Hey Tubes, this Blazer project. Well, if you haven't seen from me for a while, well, it's called one, the rain hit, which was no fun. Plus, also working a month straight on my own, pretty much at work, cutting a time, and also toolbox my truck. Front wheel bearings went out, and trust me, luckily enough, I caught it in time, but they needed to be replaced. So, brakes, pads, the whole smack. And that's the short version. We're leaving it at that. Now, on the Blazer, I have got to drop the frame. If I want to do any of this body work properly, the frame has to at least drop down to where I can get in and weld where I need to. But you're maybe asking, how are you going to do that? Well, I got scissor jacks, 4 of them, plus also went to the scrapyard. Bring you over here, scored these posts. There's 5 in here, plus 1 that's crooked. These are going to be going on some old discs that I got in the back of toolbox. Right there. So the bottom of those, I'm going to sit on those. I've got to find another one. I may end up scavenging one from right there. And I have some scissor jacks, which are going to be on top with a metal plate underneath. And the reason for that is, in the back, I'm going to put a 2x10. Basically, from there over, and the jacks are going to be supporting the back of the body, while at the front, I haven't really thought of how I'm going to do it, but what I think I may end up doing after I remove brakes, everything else from the front, is having one there and one right here, but I don't know because I've got to get work done over here. I don't want it to be lopsided, if you get what I mean. But at least this way I can support the body just fine, or I may be able to bring it back behind where a lot of the rust damage is. Maybe like on the inside over there and right here where there's good metal. Oh, and yeah, that's one of the old wheel bearings from toolbox, which gotta go to scrap. But I need to get back on this thing. The body work demands it, and it's gonna be fun. So first thing today that we are going to do is we're taking this one, got to find a way to lock this, so that way it doesn't move at all. It only like clicks, if you get what I mean. So I'm probably just going to take some bar stock that I've got in my piles and make some holders right here and gusset it, because the last thing I need is this to move with the body in it and crack glass and everything else. So I gotta do that 4 times, which means I've got to dig out a welder, a grinder, and get some tools, which I don't have, but it is what it is. So be back in a minute. Damn bug. Ain't the prettiest welds, but they'll do. But that is going nowhere. Awesome. Now, if you're wondering why I am having my welding gloves, my jean jacket on with the wire wheel, trust me, the last thing I need is something flipping off and getting me. This is just an extra added layer of protection. So with that base welded up, we're going to get started on this and get the post mounted onto it. And then we're going to go over and get a measurement. That way I can make the others pretty much almost the same height. Because you also got to remember, there's going to be a 2x10 supporting underneath between both of them to lift the frame, the body off the frame. So, time-lapse is not wanting to behave. Gonna get this welded up, cleaned up, get that ground off, and we'll go to town welding. I can make that work. Very easily make that work. Now I gotta go find a paver or something to stick underneath this disc to raise it up so I can clamp on. So, let me go find that, move some things around, and then it's time to weld. Oh, Lord, it's a morning. Forgot to turn the camera on, and ow, get a bit of a tack, but let's see this sucker in. Man, those welds are terrible. We're gonna finish this one side, then shut you off, bring it back when we got to measure to see how tall we can make this with leaving enough room for the jack and the piece of wood. So, sit tight. Hang on, my hand's correct. You can see here that it's roughly 32 inches from the ground to the blazer. That's the measurement I'm going to use on all four corners. Now we got to subtract 2 inches because there's a 2x10 going to be running right here in the back. How I'm going to do the front, I don't know, but I'll figure something out when it comes to it. Get that closed up. And this one being fully closed, if you can see from there, it's roughly 4 inches. So that's 6. I'm going to add an extra inch, so that makes 7. Excuse me. And sorry, I'm going to cheat and use the calculator on my phone because I am dead tired. So we'll do 32 minus 7. That's 25 inches. So, with that being found out, from the base there up to 25 inches is where I'm going to cut this. And then that's where that's going to be mounted. Well, that one right there is going to be mounted on a big flat plate like this, with another plate on top, because I am not just going to support it on this. I'm going to grind this and put a whole nother plate. But I'm going to do that all off camera because I'm out of flat plate. So there you go. I'm going to freaking get to working on the other 3 and mainly just get those set up. Then go to the scrapyard, scavenge around, and see what I can find. But we'll see what happens, because I'm way behind on projects. I've got 2 mowers to work on. Tool needs some work. And yeah, is what it is. But as far as things go, got a good solid idea. Just got to get at least 1 more done today. 2 max before I overheat. So pay attention to my Instagram for the finished product, or follow me on my Facebook page, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Sorry for the delay, and it sounds like the neighbors getting an AC put in. So I'll talk to you all later. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'll catch you next time. Peace.